then he said, well, how can I look to God as a father? And because their father was abusive. I was brought up in a Marine family, and a lot of reasons I'm not real clear speaking. I got dentures in my face because my father knocked them out. My my earthly father knocked my teeth out. How can you learn another father and have a bad image of a father? But this father I'm talking about, he don't hold a big stick. He stands there, and when you know you're sin, just like I explained to the guys at the jail, when visit time comes, there's somebody behind that plastic glass. And the only way I can describe God is when you get up top of the stairs and you see your mama standing there. The only one that came to visit you, she's not cussing you, she's not fussing at you, but there's tears in her eyes. And when I saw my mama that day, I saw my Father, which was in heaven. The fear of God. That's the honoring God. I can do better than this. So I found myself in my robe one Sunday morning and had planned to blow myself away because why go on? But I had my TV on, and there was a preacher on, and I never paid attention to him. He never preached. You know, you heard preachers that preach like they're mad. He didn't preach like that. And there's preachers that preach like they're scared, but he didn't either. He had a confidence in his voice, but I paid very little attention to what he said because my mind was made up. I was going to die that day. But as I was getting ready to pull the trigger, I heard, in the name of Jesus Christ, take that gun away from your head. He told me that, don't you know Jesus loves you? And I said, and barked right back. I said, no. Every time I came out of a bar, there was a preacher or a teacher with a big size Bible ready to beat me to death with it. And I said, well, that's not God. But to make a long story short, he said one thing that forever changed my heart. He said, if I made my bed in hell, if I cussed God, hated God, God still loved me. So I cried out, God, please, please save me from this. Because I hurt a lot of people in my life, and I'm ashamed of what I did. And I cried myself to sleep. And the next morning I woke up, I knew I was new. I was a new creation. Like the scripture says, behold, a new creation. But I got up and I walked through the den into my kitchen. But there was an old tradition in my home that I had. See, when I rode with the gang in my city, part of my duties was prostitution, drugs, and I had 5 ladies that lived with me and my wife at the same time. And every morning, they had to line up my cocaine on the mirror with a razor blade, just lined perfectly, and then a $100 bill to snort it up with, 2 black beauties to enhance the feel of the cocaine, and then Jack Daniels to wash the medicine taste down. But this morning, I walked around, you know, if the girls didn't line it up, I would beat them up, kick them around, and give them a rough time. But this day, I walked around them and went to the kitchen, got orange juice and vodka. And the girls came to me and just really surprised, wondering what happened to me. And I told them what happened to me the night before, that Jesus came into my heart and he healed me. Well, all 5 of those prostitutes got saved that morning. And then today is 2004, and all 5 of those girls are still involved in church, just like me. Now, if you have any idea God can't change somebody, you're looking at that. God changed my whole life around from riding with angels to riding with heavenly angels. And if you got any doubt that God can change a person, well, he changes the person's heart first. When a man's heart changes, his thinking changes.